and welcome to the second session of Pine Log Plays. I'm Robbie Key, Editor-in-Chief of the Pine Log, and here I have joined with me today is our Opinions Editor,
Joseph Stepneski.
How's it going, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Alright, so what we're going to play today is Sunset Overdrive. It's an exclusive game on the Xbox One, and it's a third-person shooter set in an open world. And
Nice.
Joe and I were actually lucky enough, back in May of 2014, to go and visit the developers of the studio, Insomniac.
Yep. What was the guy's name that's on this? He's on like a big screen on here.
His name is Brandon.
You don't remember his last name, or
I unfortunately don't.
I mean, that's not important.
I don't know why. His last name always escapes me, but
Right. Ryan Schneider was your contact, though. Wasn't he?
yes, he's pretty much the leader of Insomniac's marketing team, and he's the guy we met with. And yeah, they got to talk about a little bit about this game, and yeah, several months later, it's right here in front of our very eyes.
Well, Ryan Schneider wasn't the only guy we could talk to. We could talk to pretty much their entire not their entire marketing team, maybe, but like at least a good 4 or 5 people, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I want to say five, 6 people. It was a long time ago. And this has been a tough semester.
Okay.
That's pretty much my excuse. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So what has happened is this corporation called Fizco has released this drink at the beginning of the game, and it's called Overcharge. And what happened was they didn't actually get their drink tested before they put it out on the market. And so now this city, I'm getting overrun here.
Is this the
It's
first
called-
level? Like, what? This
No,
is intense.
This is actually, I've actually already beaten the game.
Okay.
And there's just a ton of enemies around. But anyway, so yeah, the Fizco Corporation, they didn't get their drink tested out. And so they didn't know that when people drank it, they would turn into these monsters that you're seeing my reticle go over here. And what they're called is OD, and that stands for overcharged drinkers. Now, the guys you see here, they're just kind of the basic grunts. They don't really have any special powers. But there are other kinds of special OD that we'll probably see as we play here.
Are they kind of like, is like the special OD, is that kind of like 28 Days Later where they can run fast? Or is,
Oh no, these guys can definitely run fast.
like
no,
all of
there's-
them can run fast, but the special types do something else?
Yeah, the special types do something else. There's
Okay.
one called a blower, for example, and he has a leaf blower for an arm, for some random reason. And he shoots acidic shots at you from a distance. He's kind of a ranged type. So we actually had a bit of a break there. Joey ordered pizza, and the pizza delivery guy came, so...
Tastes amazing, by the way.
He's munching on some Nom Noms from Papa John's. Not an official sponsor of the Pine Log, by the way.
Not at all.
So yeah, yeah, we were talking about unique OD, and that is one right there. I unfortunately can't think of his name right now, but he shoots out. He has the ability to freeze you, and yeah, he can like if I'm grinding on here, for example, he can shoot shots on the poles, and then he can stop me in my tracks.
So are there like,
see like right there.
yeah. Are there like fire and ice and then like some other elemental type? Is that what these are?
Yeah, there is a fire type called a winger. It's an enemy type that can fly. And then there's these other beast-like creatures that are really fast and agile, and they can go after you. And then you have these really huge enemies called Herkers, and they're just these ginormous beasts that are really hard to take down.
Kirkers?
Herkers, like Herkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Kirkers, like
Herkers.
K-I-R-K.
Like Captain Kirk.
Yeah,
Captain
like
Kirk.
somebody on the development team was named Kirk, and they were like Kirkers.
Shoot, man, this game, I mean, that's possible.
Yeah,
It's honestly one of the most zany games.
You know, speaking of references, you were saying there was like some Breaking Bad segments too.
Yeah, this game, honestly, people, is just, it's one big comedy. It definitely doesn't take itself too seriously, as you've probably been able to tell already. And like I said, there's tons of stuff to do in this game. And one of the side missions they have parodies Breaking Bad, particularly beloved character Jesse Pinkman. And I'm actually going to go ahead to that mission right now. Now, unfortunately, it seems when you replay missions, they don't do the beginning scene that occurs when you replay it again.
Unfortunately for us, because we're trying to make a video out of it, but honestly, if you were playing this, I bet you would not have that much of a problem with it. Well, I mean, the option would be nice, but like most gamers kind of want to just get to it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and even the quest is called Breaking Booze.
Yep.
So you're basically, what you're doing is you're helping this guy who's pretty much, like I said, trying to be Jesse Pinkman. and he's making this new alcoholic drink. And what we're doing is we're helping him clear this construction site so he can start making his quality product, like they mention all the time in Breaking Bad. So yeah, we're gonna go.
I'll stop eating my pizza because Robbie keeps looking over because I'm munching. he's looking at the microphone to me. He's like, "What's going on? Stop that."
Darn it, Dreamer. Yeah. Yeah. So what I have to do right now with this quest, and I'm kind of hopping around here, but what I have to do right now is I have to clear the side of OD, and it's just I basically just have to take these guys out real quick. And the weapon I'm using right now, it's called the Murdering. Sounds so delightful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it shoots boomerang-like wrench rounds out, and they come back to me. They usually come back to me. Sometimes they can get bounced off an enemy and lost in the very vast world of Sunset City. And yeah, so like you saw back there, it bounces off enemies, and the more it bounces off enemies, the more powerful the hit is. And yeah, I just cleared out a bunch of guys.
Did you just use a golf club, or was that just the chainsaw that you've been using?
Oh no, the melee items. This is actually one. It's a sword that looks like the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
And
I thought it was a chainsaw.
No.
Yeah. Huh.
And
okay, now I see it.
Yeah, you have the option to, like with your character in general, you have all these options to get the look that you want. And one of the looks is the melee weapons you have. And the one I have right now is something I got in a story quest earlier. And it doesn't really do anything different from, because the weapon you get at the beginning is a crowbar. It doesn't do anything different from the crowbar. It's literally just a skin for your melee weapon. But I like it a lot because I'm a huge Zelda fan.
Yeah. So are there any vehicles in this game? Like, can you drive that little golf cart right there, or is there...
No.
It's just parkour for the most part?
Yeah, pretty much all parkour.
Oh, shit! The scabs found me. Don't let them take me. Use your guns and shit. You can even use my ethanol. It's a super dope explosive. Pick up one of those barrels and chuck it at them. I'm gonna go high.
So, are you replaying a mission you played in story mode, or is this like an extra?
No, this is a side mission right now.
Okay.
It's not part of the story. It's just... There are a ton of extra missions that Sunset City Sunset Overdrive offers, and this is just one of them. And I'm pretty sure if I had to guess that Insomniac, they're actually huge fans of Breaking Bad, and so they just wanted to make a quest that, pays homage to it. And yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm killing... There's basically 3 types of enemies in this game. You've already seen the OD, and the ones we're fighting right now are called scabs. And they're basically just humans that have gone bad in Sunset City. And they're your basic humans. They just have a bunch of automatic weapons. And
so they haven't drank Overdrive. They're just a-holes.
No, they have not drinking Overdrive yet. They're just
jerks. Right.
They're just mean fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the weapon I'm using right now, oh my gosh, is called the Flaming Compensator. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly how it sounds. It looks like a certain male body part. Use your imagination with that one. And it's kind of...
You have a really bad imagination if you have to use your imagination for that.
Now I know I've seen one of these somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty much a shotgun that has a high chance of igniting enemies on fire. And it's actually useful for some of the bigger enemies.
I wonder if, when you light people up, I've been noticing they kind of, move forward with, their arms flailing, and I'm wondering if that's a reference to some movie. Because I remember that happening in... It might be just every movie ever where people just flail their arms around if they're on fire, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably just detail that the developers add to the game. I mean, if someone's on fire, they're not just going to stand there and keep shooting at you.
Yeah. But, maybe it's The Thing that I was thinking of. John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm pretty sure, isn't there a guy that gets set on fire and starts doing that?
I actually haven't seen it. Please don't bash me, movie lovers. I have a huge long list I have to get to, unfortunately.
Me too. I never get to the really good stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I have, there's so much on Netflix this month, though. Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah. So we actually completed the quest. It's a pretty short quest.
What were you? So you were throwing barrels at the Overdrive zombies?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that pretty much it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Most quests are usually longer than this, but yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure they just wanted to pay homage to Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Is the cassette tape in the bottom right that just showed up? Is that like the save?
Yeah, that's just the little autosave icon that most games typically have while the game is saving. And what we have here is normally when you do a side quest, you get one or more rewards. But since I'm just replaying this one, I just got cash, and cash can be used to spend money to customize your character.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cash, Mr. White.
So yeah, I think we're actually going to go to the customization screen next, speaking of which, and we're going to go customize a character. So go check out part 2.